And you know what? It's one of those beautiful nights where we do not have any teams to auction off in this first break of the evening. So we will get started with break number 608, the Prizm No Huddle football auction. If someone could let Harry know if there's anything important that came out of there, I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Alrighty, let's get started. Alrighty, our first card of the evening, Peyton Manning of the Colts, followed by Sterling Shepard of the Giants, Taysom Hill of the Saints. And we have a blue right off the bat. And that's going to be a Yetur Gross-Matos. I feel like we pull a lot of Yetur, but I've got no complaints about that.
Yeah. YGM is, an unofficial mascot. We've gotten a ton of autos of him, too.
Yes, we have. And then followed up by an Isaiah Simmons RC. So that Yetur Gross-Matos is going to be going to Kurt, and the Isaiah Simmons is going to be going to Harry.
You know, it's fitting his initials spelled or anagram for Jim, and he looks like he works out.
Who's that?
Yetur Gross-Matos.
Yeah, I think him working out might be a little bit of an understatement. The guy is he's pretty big. Alrighty. Speaking of big guys, a big running back to start off with Joe Mixon of the Bengals, followed by Champ Bailey of the Broncos, Jelani Tavai of the Lions. That's going to Joey. And looks like we have a Cooper Kupp hype Prizm going to Durant Football. And our rookie is Devin Duverny of the Baltimore Ravens.
I'm really big on Kupp. I think he's massively. He was a big reason why that offense was working when it was working so well at the beginning, and but when he's not hurt, he's amazing.
I know he was a huge part of their comeback against the Bills in I think it was week 2 or 3 of last year. We got up pretty high, and then Kupp really kind of shined. All right, we got Tre'Davious White, Austin Eckler, Jason Pierre-Paul, followed by a Tom Brady disco. That's a beautiful card. That's going to the Rockstar 79. And our RC is Ben DiNucci of the Cowboys.
That Tom Brady, nice.
Yeah, that's a cool looking card for sure.
I think that's worth something too. Let me take a look.
Our next pack in this Prizm No Huddle break number 608 is going to be Ben Roethlisberger. Looks like we have a pink coming up here. Matthew Stafford, Anthony Harris of the Vikings, and our pink is going to be Kerryon Johnson, and that is 12 out of 15. Followed by a Ross Blaylock for RC for the Texans. That Kerryon Johnson going to be going to Joey. Would have loved to see another one of the Detroit running backs on that pink one, but we can't have it all.
No, we cannot.
Yes, Brett.
Every so often.
I decided to. I'm not sure what I knocked down there. I decided to go with an NBA jersey this evening. I found my it's an Amari Stoudemire of the black New York Knicks jersey.
What an interesting career he had. He was so good on the Suns and then never really found that form ever again.
Yeah, I think he had bad knees, and in that run and gun 6 seconds or left Suns offense led by Steve Nash just kind of wore him out for sure. N'Keal Harry, Emmitt Smith, Shaq Thompson, A Josh Allen disco. That's a beautiful card. Followed by a Clavion Chasen RC. That Josh Allen going to Joey Mall. And the Clavion Chasen going to PNW. It was one of my favorite things. It was one of the dunk contests, Brett. I don't know if you'll remember when Steve Nash kicked the ball to Amare is one of the dunks. That's how he set up the alley-oop, because Steve Nash was actually like a hell of a soccer player too, and I think had to make the decision between soccer and basketball. J.J. Watt, Melvin Gordon III, Brian Bosworth, another hollow. That's a T. Higgins RC. There we go. That's getting a nice way to get started. That's going to Cody. And then a Cam Akers RC. What a strong rookie pack right there for sure. That Cam Akers going to be going to Durant football. I would agree. I hope he has a great career as a coach too. I'm a big Steve Nash fan.
Well, if anybody could coach, it'd be him.
You'd think, and I mean, he's got a hell of a team over there in Brooklyn too. Looks like we have a red. We have Lamar Jackson, followed up by Miles Sanders. This Lamar Jackson going to Adam. I read the most ridiculous article today about Lamar Jackson, where they were advocating for the Ravens just to let him play out the rest of his contract and then just draft another like athletic QB, saying that they could start in that type of offense, could have a quarterback almost be like college, where just every 4 years you just renew with like an athletic QB. And I'm like, Lamar Jackson was the MVP 2 years ago. Miles Sanders, Ronald Jones, we have a red here, and that is going to be David Njoku of the Cleveland Browns, followed by a Michael Pittman Jr. RC. And that David Njoku's going to Natty G, and the Michael Pittman for the Colts going to Hokie Fan.
I'm still like digesting what you just said about why would you do every 4 years just a new quarterback? This is the NFL, not college. Come on.
Yeah,
you got something that's working. Why go move on from it?
The argument was like you keep a rookie quarterback on a cheap deal, which like makes sense if it's a mediocre quarterback you're talking about. But Lamar Jackson is not mediocre. Alrighty. D.D. Westbrook, Laurent Duvernay Tardif, he's coming back for the Chiefs this year. Matt, I will check that. There's no teams in 609, but there's teams in 610 and 611 available. Laurent Duvernay, Kirk Cousins. We have a brilliance Devontae Parker and a DJ Dallas for the Seahawks.
The Chiefs spent big on that O-line this offseason.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I feel like they got a great deal for the tackle they just picked up.
Yeah, it's because of course them getting better is that's what the AFC needs.
Sam Hubbard, Allen Robinson, an emergent Laviscus Shenault Jr., followed by that Laviscus Shenault going to PNW Comics, followed by a J.K. Dobbins black and white. There we go, our first black and white of the evening. That's going to be going to Adam with the Ravens.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about J.K. I feel like he did a good job behind a good O-line at the end of the year, but like,
I feel like he's a pretty good running back. I mean, like, it's just it's hard to get a running back your touches when you have a quarterback like Lamar Jackson that is really kind of a running back or offers a lot of threats on the ground, and then a Jared Pinkney of the Falcons to finish off that pack.
You really need like a pass catcher out of the backfield. That with a running quarterback, that really helps.
Yeah, 100%. Adam, I would agree with you. Josh Norman, Dwayne Haskins, we have a blue coming. Aaron Donald, the blue is going to be Kenyan Drake for the Cardinals, followed up by a Neville Gallimore RC. And I feel like Neville Gallimore, I had not seen a single one of his cards, and now I've pulled 3 of them in the last 2 days, or the last 2 streams.
Yeah, he's a rare one. I haven't seen that much of him.
Alrighty, Juju Smith-Schuster, Kerryon Johnson, Sean Alexander, followed by an Aaron Donald Unstoppable. That is going to be going to Durant Football, followed by an Isaiah Coulter RC of the Texans, and that's going to be going to Nasty G. We've got, I think, 7 packs left. 1, 2, 3. 7 packs left in the first break of the evening. We've got a lot of breaks up on the site right now, including a bunch that are pretty close to filling. I know we have 3 spots left in that select PYT and 6 spots left in a 2020-2021 Prizm basketball. If that gets down to 4 or 5 spots, we will run a serial filler on that. You could get in right now still. They have the Spurs available for $70 on that one. And remember, 15% off all breaks purchased for this evening using the discount code 15 SAT. For 610, the Steelers are available, and 611, the Giants and Jaguars are available. And we may actually package the Giants and Jaguars up there. Stephon Gilmore, Daniel Jones, Jarvis Landry, Brilliance, followed by a Lockdown Cameron Jordan and a Colin Johnson RC. That is going to PNW Comics.
I don't know why. I really like the college uniform pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah,
it clashes with the cards, so they kind of like really stick out.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think they're pretty cool. Alrighty, we would package the Giants and Jaguars together for starting at $5 for that break, because those are the 2 available. We have a purple here. Laramie Tunsil of the Texans, Bradley Chubb of the Broncos, O.J. Howard of the Bucks. Our purple is going to be an Antoine Winfield Jr. RC going to Rockstar, and a Zach Moss RC to finish that up going to Joe. That'll be a bid, Matt.
Oh, thanks, Brett. That was nice.
What did Brett?
He said, I don't know why I really like dubs.
That is nice. Yeah, there's 19 spots left in that with the for that 2020-21 Donruss basketball hobby, and with the 15% off, you can get in that for under $40 a spot. Marquise Brown, Lane Johnson, More Than a Feeling. It's Adam Thielen of the Vikings going to Brian, followed up by Melvin Gordon III and CD Lamb of the Cowboys. We pulled that beautiful CD Lamb last week out of 10.
Yeah.
That was quite the hit right there.
Huge card.
DJ Shark do 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 do. DJ Shark do 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 do. We have DJ Shark going to PNW Comics. Josh Jacobs of the Raiders. The emergent Michael Pittman RC. That is going to be going to Hokie Fan 1, followed by the all-out Mark Andrews of the Ravens. And our base, Anthony Gordon of the Seahawks. 3 packs left in this first break. 608. Nothing huge here. Still have the auto coming. Hopefully. Carlos Dunlap, Mitch Trubisky, Robert Woods. We have a red. And it is Keyshawn Vaughn of the Bucks. Love that look of the Bucks uniforms with Keyshawn Vaughn. And then Xavier McKinney to finish it up. Yeah, Joey, I will not be making that mistake again. This Keyshawn Vaughn, 25 out of 50. Xavier McKinney of the Giants going to be going to Bravo. Preston Williams, Tyrod Taylor, Deion Jones, a fireworks Jalen Smith, followed by a Joey B with the Cincinnati Bengals going to Cody. There we go. You know, I'd said we
that Joey B base sold for $62 recently.
That's great. That's a great hit to the back there. Alrighty. And we have our auto in this one. CJ Mosley, Derrick Henry, Richard Sherman, followed up by a New England Patriots. That's Anferny Jennings, linebacker auto. Not the auto that we wanted out of that pack. And that is going to be going to Nathan. And then Derek Brown of the Panthers. That's the Thick Boy Club, Derek Brown right there, going to Kurt.
I don't know what's worse. The fact that he's not an offensive player or the fact that he's on the Patriots.
That's a rough one for sure. Alrighty, let's run down the hits of this break of break number 608. We have Melvin Gordon the third. Melvin Gordon going to Mark. We have the unstoppable Aaron Donald going to Durant Football. The blue Kenyan Drake, that is out of 79, going to Harry Hood. Devontae Parker Brilliance going to Tinman Sports. The red David Njoku going to Nasty G. The Lamar Jackson base going to Adam. Josh Allen disco going to Joey. And the Tom Brady disco going to Rusty. Not bad at all right there. I mean, not great, but not bad. And our rookie rundown before we get into our featured cards. We have Derek Brown going to Nasty G. Anthony Gordon of the Seahawks going to John. We have Colin of the Jags going to Steve. Isaiah Coulter of the Texans going to Kurt. Neville Gallimore of the Cowboys going to Brandon. Jared Pinkney of the Falcons going to Kurt. DJ Dallas of the Seahawks going to John. Clavion Chason of the Jaguars going to Steve. Ross Baylock of the Texans going to Kurt. Ben DiNucci of the Cowboys going to Brandon. Devin Duverny of the Ravens going to Adam. Isaiah Simmons of the Cardinals going to Harry. Followed up by a Isaiah McKinney of the Giants. That's going to be going to Brandon. CeeDee Lamb of your Dallas Cowboys going to Brandon as well. The Zach Moss RC going to Joe. Zach Moss definitely got a vote of confidence by Brandon Bean. I would say Brandon Bean in the pre-draft presser there. Michael Pittman Jr. RC of the Colts going to Hokie Fan. Cam Akers of the Rams going to Tyler. And the blue Yetur Gross Matos going to Kurt with Carolina. And now on to our hits of the box, our featured cards. Alrighty. Our first one, T. Higgins Disco going to Cody, followed by the Michael Pittman Emergent going to Hokie Fan, followed by the Emergent LaVisca Chenault going to Steve. The Red Keyshawn Vaughn going to Rockstar, and Antonio Winfield Jr. Purple also going to Rockstar, and the Kerryon Johnson out of 15 Pink going to Joey. And our final 3 of this box, we have the Joey B base RC going to Cody with Cincinnati, the Anthony Jennings auto of the New England Patriots going to Nathan, and then the black and white J.K. Dobbins of the Ravens going to Adam to finish off break number 608.